the first thing that we've been doing now pretty much for over a year is the coffee in bed.
All right.
Now, this is partly based on the James Clear Atomic Habits thing of make things as easy as possible.
Yeah.
And we're addicted to coffee. It's quite common. I'll put my hands up.
Yeah.
Through both work pressures in the past and having a lovely daughter who's got a lot of energy. We're very reliant on coffee, and leaning into that addiction.
Yeah.
We love our morning coffee, but we took it to that extra bit of luxuriousness. This is my wife and I, of just having all the coffee making equipment by our bedside.
Okay.
In the room itself.
Interesting.
And so we'll try and make that time when we've just woken up. And the idea is that that's when we're at our most rested. Hopefully, if we've been good enough to and lucky enough to plan that we get a decent amount of sleep and there's not too many things waking us up in the night or stresses and strains, then if we've had a decent block of sleep, that's probably the nicest I'm going to be all day. So rather than in the past when I would prioritize work first and then give a husk of myself, maybe angry or short-tempered or a bit snappy, rather than give that person to my wife after work has come first and just tipped it on its head.
Nice.
So we'll have 30 minutes or so, 20 minutes to 30 minutes of just gradually, easily waking up.
Yeah.
The coffee is by the bedside.
That's
all ready to go, including where you dump the coffee grounds as well. All of that set up.
Wow.
So you've really got minimal fuss. The only thing you have to do is just physically get out of the bed, put the kettle on, and get it done.
Nice.
And then you've got a cup of coffee. And the chances that, then you get to, in that state where you're fully energized. Yeah. And we don't need to go into, there is some scientific analysis of the way that brain waves can be measured, but that's also very crude based upon the measurement systems used. But everyone's felt it for themselves, how when you're well rested, how good your brain can feel.
Well, I think, tell me if I'm wrong, there's got to be some habit forming thing here about something that feels good and you enjoy the coffee and you're getting up for that rather than being in that kind of place where you're like got to get up to do stuff, just do life. It's like I've got this thing that's excellent, I enjoy this excellent thing first thing, so, and it wakes me up. And for me, particular alignment, like my relationship with my wife is absolutely core to who I am, and the communications I have with her are also the same. I do really still love talking to her, so being able to have that open, rested communication at the beginning of the day is just a very neat habit. It's nice, and sharing that kind of waking up in the coffee, great.
And at times different things fall into it, so at times it can just be almost chatting like this, just ideas, options. Sometimes it is, we need to think about financial things, or we need to think about the plan for what's coming up for these holidays, and what we're going to do with regards to logistics. Sometimes that fits quite well in that space, much better than after work, and then hold on, I need to do something else. When can we talk about this? So it all slots in, and because it's there every day, it's multi-purpose.
It's a great idea.
But,
I'm not sure how I feel about having the coffee in the bedroom, like. Because
we're very messy, and it has gone all over the carpets and the walls on occasion. That's
you don't go to bed smelling the coffee and like.
So far, no.
No, that's good.
We've not made that association, but now that you've said it,
sorry. Have you ever heard of a teas maid?
No.
So when I was a kid, I don't know how it ended up in the house, but we had a teas maid, which is like
the machine.
A machine, and it's an alarm clock that starts boiling the kettle.
See, they're always everything's been done before.
It was like so 80s or early 90s. This thing, the alarm would go off and it would start boiling the water.
See.
And when I was a kid, I dreamt that I'd woken up and grabbed it and burnt myself. So I don't know what was going on there, but obviously they were onto it. They were onto it.
They weren't just talking about it; they were making the product.